Shalom. Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace and blessings to the Akiyom, putting on as the elect, striving for perfection and that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kasad out of Great Millstone, Austin. Wanted to do a lesson going into this Sirach 27 in the GNT through the Spirit, man. All right. We coming in a time when we have to put all our faith, all our trust inside this word. This world is putting their trust inside of tangible things, tangible items. And, man, we must be putting our faith inside the kingdom, ultimately, man. And which the kingdom is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, this truth. Okay? Things that are not seen. So we must be walking by faith and not by sight, according to these scriptures. But I wanted to go into the Sirach 27, start at 1, and get some precepts, and prayerfully this to be edifying to the body. Sirach 27:1 says, many people have sinned while looking for a profit. All right? Money. Looking for some income, looking for some funds, right? Many people have sinned. It says, if you want to be rich, you have to keep blinders on your eyes, man, because your eyes wants those tangible things that it see. It's lust, all right? Lust of the eyes. It says, it is hard to remove a peg that is stuck between two stones of a house, and it is just as hard to remove dishonesty from buying and selling. It says, unless you are determined in your fear of the Lord. So you got to have fear of the Lord. Okay? It's a must to keep that fear of the Lord, tightly. It says, if you don't have the fear of the Lord, it says your house is going to come down on you, man. So spiritual, physical, things ain't going to operate the way that you want or intended them to operate. All right. But let's get this in 4. It says, your talk shows your faults. It is like a sieve that separates out of the rubbish. The way you think shows your character. Just as surely as a clean shows any flaws in the pottery being fired. It says, you can tell how well a tree has been cared for by the fruit it bears. And you can tell a person's feelings by the way he expresses himself. Never praise anyone before you hear him talk. That is the real test. Okay? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So you know how somebody feel and what they really putting their eyes on. And a man cannot serve two masters, as the scripture goes into. All right, you're either going to serve the Lord or mammon. Going into this lesson. But this is 1 John 2:15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. So that, once again, the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father. Those things that you want, those tangible things, man, this is not of the Father, ultimately, man. 17 says, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever. So it's more profitable to do the will of Yahweh. That's who's going to be abiding forever. This world is passing away on a daily basis, man. This thing is crumbling. They're ready to pull the plug on it. So putting your trust in all these things out here, is going to lead to your demise. This is Matthew 6:19. It says, lay not up yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust does corrupt, where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, man. So if you got your treasure or your heart on these desires, on these tangible things, man, I want this. This bullshit in this world that is perishing away on the daily, that's where your heart's going to be. All right? That's what your focus is going to be on. You're not going to be on doing the will of one who sent you. You're going to be focused on pleasing these lusts, the lust of the flesh. All right, this is Mark 4:19. It says, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things enter in and choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful, man. So, being double-minded, all right, letting the cares of this world burden you down and everything, man. All right, the deceitful of riches. This money ain't worth shit, ultimately. All these things enter in to choke out the word, man. You become an unfruitful servant. And the Lord's created us to be servants, ultimately, man. Here, you got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The scriptures talks about freely it was given to you, so freely you give. You're supposed to be out here servicing, this word. This is last but not least. This is a quick hit. Going into, not putting your trust in these tangible things, ultimately. It says for the Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 7:31, it says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Just going into how, we are in this world, we're not of this world, we're using what we have on a daily basis, but we don't abuse it. All right, we get what the Lord provides for us, and sustains us, but really this truth is what's going to be our ultimate sustainability, as it talks about in Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our times, man. All right. So, once again, the Sirach 27:1 says, many people have sinned while looking for a profit. If you want to be rich, you have to keep blinders on your eyes, man. So, walk in the spirit, and you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh the scriptures talks about. And walking in, after the flesh is death. So, man, perfectly, this is edifying to the body. Just want to do a lesson going into, basically, man, the cares of this world, is not what we focused on. All right. We focused on the kingdom, on heavenly things. So, perfectly just edifying to the elect. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. All right, and ruling well. Peace and blessings to the Akiyom, putting on the elect. Shalom.